Satini. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Today's Tuesday, December 9th, and Shirley and I were just having a fun discussion about celebration. Kind of inspired me to look up some videos for you guys later. But this is our last week of class for the term, and basically today we'll be doing practice of our knock knock dialogue, um, including the formal self-introduction. And then she and I were just listening before class to talk, Mosquito, as told by Robert Zuboff. So we think on today we'll work on our dialogue and our formal self-introduction, and then on Thursday we want to have a fun day. So we're going to take a look at a traditional story. Um, but yeah, before we get started, does anyone have any thoughts or questions? Has anyone, we were kind of talking about celebration in Juneau and Hakusti in the interior in Canada. Has anyone here been to either of those? Anyone planning to go this summer?
To the celebration?
Ah,
Definitely. Boy, I'm not gonna miss it. Hopefully the
you'll
canoe
be,
journey too.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on on that canoe again too. That'll be fun.
Do you want to paddle with cake again?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can work it out to paddle with Kassan up there.
Awesome. Gotta have warm thoughts of summer and times like this. Shirley and I were just talking about the weather, and it's 10 degrees here today, and it looks like it'll be cold all week in Anchorage. So,
I heard there were hurricane winds in the Matsu. Yeah. And, yeah, we couldn't make it to Klukwan for the funeral this past weekend.
Favorite picture
But
of grandma and her younger
I've got my
years.
auntie and my uncle and my dad were all here and they're all getting ready to fly back home, but they're just just visiting a little bit.
oh,
And so
awesome.
we're making deer stew and going over pictures and getting ready to fly out. I just picked them up from the ferry.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad you guys could be together. I'm sorry for your loss.
Sheesh. John Katsik was our my dad's clan leader.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was very, very involved with the planning and writing of the language. He was a pretty good guide.
John Katsik was.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a big procession out of Haines all the way to Klukwan, and they buried him right before the storm on Saturday, and had a big potluck at the A&B hall there.
Boy, when you mentioned deer stew, sure does make me long for it.
Hmm.
Never get it up here.
Hmm.
Oh, I wish I could send you some. You put your address in there. I'll put some in the mail. It's not gonna it won't defrost if I mail it now.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. I harvested a couple of deer on Thanksgiving and the day after, and that's what we've been eating for the last couple of weeks. It's been really good.
Yeah. For Thanksgiving, my brother and I used to hunt for geese and ducks. We couldn't get any, then my mom always have a deer meat handy for a roast or a stew for Thanksgiving.
And my dad had never had deer backstrap before, and I made that for him the other night. He really enjoyed it. It's quite a treat here.
How's everyone else doing? Anyone got plans coming up for the winter holidays? All right, I'm gonna warm you guys up with some lines from our dialogue. And basically what we'll do for class is practice the two lines, the alternative lines, one for the intermediate crew who already know their formal self-introduction. And so we'll warm ourselves up by practicing this again, a little bit of a review. And then for people who are just starting to learn their formal self-introduction now, the beginners, you can say this other line. I will write it in Tlingit. And so just to review, to warm you up for that, we'll give these a practice. And so this first line, I help the teachers. This is for our intermediate students. And but everybody should practice. And we'll try the whole line first, and then we'll do a breakdown. So I help the teachers. Repeat after me. Hastuit khodeshi wequat shatuwu.
Astuid Quadashi
Quadashi
Wiku
Weku
Atlatu.
Atlatu.
Um, so this first part, Hastuit khodeshi, is I help them. And repeat after me. Hastuit khodeshi.
Astuid Quadashi
Astuid Quadashi.
Okay. And then the second part, you're saying the teachers. Weku atlatuwu.
Weku Atlatu.
Wiku Atlatu.
Good job. And again, the first half, I help them. Hastuit khodeshi.
Astuid
Quadashi.
Quadashi
Good job. Weku atlatuwu.
Weku
Weku
Atlatu.
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 Good job. And one more time, the whole line. Hastuit khodeshi. Weku atlatuwu.
Hastuit
Astuid
Quadashi.
Quadashi
Quadashi
Weku
Weku
Atlatu.
Atlatu.
I help the teachers. Shirley, how do we sound?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Good job, you guys. And for the beginners, let's all practice the beginners line. And this is what you'll say right before you start your formal self-introduction. And you're just going to say, I will write it and link it. So the whole line first, repeat after me nice and slow. Kakwashahit shinget reinach.
Kach
Akwash
Washarit
Eat
Thinget Enach.
Emma.
Good job. These have a lot, this line has a lot of, it's shorter, but you're still making a lot of advanced sounds in Shinget.
Yeah.
And so yeah. Just realized I kind of presented it as the easy option, but
It's not that easy.
yeah. So this last line, this last word, reinach, you have an underline X that's pinched, so it'll be sharp and in the back of your throat. Re. And then this last sound is nach. So repeat after me. Nach.
Kena.
Enach.
Nice. Good job. Let's do it again. Enough.
Enach.
Ah,
And in Tlingit, so in the Tlingit language, repeat after me. Lingit Class.
Lingit Class.
Enach.
Good. Again. Lingit Class.
Lingit Class.
Enach.
Good. So that's in Tlingit. And the word you're going to say before that, it means I will write it. So, heat. Let's start with the last syllable. It's X, high tone double E, T. Repeat after me. Heat.
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 Mm-hmm. And then say shahit.
Shahid.
Shahid.
Good. Now we're going to start with just the underline KW. Shahit.
Shahid.
Shahid.
Uh-huh. Now just make the first sound K-A-K. Repeat after me. Kuk.
Kak.
Good. Again, kuk.
Kak.
And the second half, shahit.
Shahid.
Good. Again, the whole word, kuk shahit.
Kak. Shahid.
Shahid.
Nice. And one more time, kuk shahit.
Kak.
Kak.
Shahid.
Shahid.
Good.
Shahid.
Good job. I will write it. And then the second half, in Tlingit, Lingit Reinach.
Lingit
Lingit
Enach.
Class.
Nice
Lingit
job.
Enak.
Good
Do you have any
job.
tips for saying the underlined K? I feel like I'm not saying anything different when I do the underlined K.
Mm. Good question. Shirley, do you have advice for pronouncing the underlined K? Kwa.
Huh, yeah, yeah, the back of your tongue should uh, hit, hit your throat. Huh. Um, other than ka. Ka is in the front of your mouth. Kwa is in the back of your throat, back of your tongue. Kwa.
Kwa. Did that help, Santi Ish?
Brunch
Uh,
Shahid.
I want to hear you try it.
Kak. Shahid.
There you go.
Brunch
Yeah.
good job. Good question, too. Are there any more questions or comments so far?
Not to get too into it, but is heat the verb root?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
Okay.
Yeah, so for folks that are starting to look at action words like writing, you can look at the end, and this heat is the core meaning of the word to write. And everything you put before that makes it more specific. Who's writing, when they're writing, and but this is the root heat. So if you look on the database,
Ooh, I knew you were gonna do this.
I know, I love it.
Couldn't
I can't
resist.
help it. I just like it because folks that are starting to look up verb roots, these are all listed by verb root. So if you expand it, you can see different forms. If you're telling someone to write kashahit, if you're telling multiple people to write kashahit, if you say I write it or I am writing it, kashahit. I don't write it or I'm not writing it, kashahit. I wrote it, kashahit. And then the future form, I will write it. Kakwashahit. This is the one we're using. Good question. I'll put this in the chat, the link to this database, just in case people don't have it yet. It's a good place to just practice reading the different modes of the verb. Any more questions or comments? All right, let's do this one again. Repeat after me. Kakkoshahit, Lingit Class.
Washahid,
Lingit Class.
Washahit Lingit.
I will write it and click it. Okay, so let's take a look at our whole knock knock dialogue, and I'll perform it for you again, and then I want to cut you loose and let you give it a try. So I have our dialogue up on the screen. If you have your own notes, you can look at your own notes as well. But we have our knock knock, who's there? This is so and so. I'm bringing you salmon heads. My mom cooked it. Thank you. Let's eat it right away. How about eating with us? Oh, I'm on my way to school. It's almost time. And then the person's going to ask, what are you studying? And this is where you have an option if you're intermediate to say, I help the teachers, or, and then you do your formal self-introduction. Or if you're a beginner, then this is where you say, I will write it and clink it, and you practice your formal self-introduction. So give it a try and we'll see how long it takes me. I want to see you guys do it. And this is for fun, so don't get nervous. We're all family here. Okay, knock. Oh, wait, do I have to read these all? Wait, Shirley, do I have to read all of the parts?
What's that?
Should I play both parts in the knock knock, or should I ask someone to volunteer for me to be person B?
Yeah, you can start off with one of the students.
Okay. Do I have a volunteer to be person B?
can do it.
Okay.
Okay, Sansa, she volunteered first, so you'll be person B. And let's go. Knock knock.
Do so well.
Nila Tora aya ashai ik hat khosi in achtlat shusi.
Unach cheese, good clock at gach to ha.
One more line for you.
Ha in at ha. Ushi.
Skundayan chagut adaya kandachit.
Chan cananig dasa e durch tu.
Hastuit chodeshi wekuat tuwo. Tleitkachinach ana yuchat duasak. Konanachinach nila Tora yuchat duasak. German nach hat sati. Konanayadi ayathat. Anchich echat yati. Gunalchish. In English, my name is Anna. In Koyukon, I'm called Daniela Torah. My family is German American. I'm child of the Koyukon Athabascan, and now I live in Anchorage. Thank you. That's the end. And that whole thing took me 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Kutzi.
Goodness, geez.
So
Okay,
now
look
the
at
other person can pick somebody.
okay.
Doctor.
Okay, so now Santia Ish, you're up,
Okay.
um and do you want to be the intermediate or the beginner level?
The intermediate, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then you get to pick a person B.
Okay, does anyone want to be person B?
You can use your notes.
Igwak one.
I can try, but I missed a lot the last couple weeks.
That's okay. Don't sweat it. Just have fun.
I'm sweating it.
Oh, too late. Open the door. Let some cold air in.
I take my scarf off. Hold on.
Take your scarf off.
All right, I'm gonna start knocking. Knock, knock.
Tú sabes.
Sansaya ish aya ta ashaye ik es khat ase en akklach wuse e.
Bunashish guktlak a gutu a gak no gaktuax. No, gat gaktua
Atgachtucha.
at gaktua.
Nice.
A in a ka shwe ku kush kush.
Ha'in. You could say ha'in atchakushe.
Oh yeah, haina kachshe.
Lek skunde yan chagut adeyan kanachit.
Pan kanaik dasai I dultu.
Hastu e kwadashi we ku atlatu. Letka kenach den morta yuchat duasauk. Sansaya ish yuchat duasauk. Yakwan nachatsati. Kutis hit dach. Dakloedi yari ayachat. Zantakini yechat yati. Dakloedi dashchan. Gonaschish.
And then
Right.
translate into English.
My taxpayer name is Dan Morta. In Tlingit, I am called Sansa Yaish. My mother's Filipino. My clan house, I'm Ganach Teidi, and I'm from the Looking Out to Sea clan house. And I'm a child of the Dakloedi, the killer whale. And I live in Juneau.
And then I think that's it besides thank you.
Oh yeah. My grandparents are the Dakloedi. Thanks.
Good job.
Hey.
Gonna cheese, Tammy. Gonna cheese.
Sheesh. All right. What's supposed to happen now?
So you're up now. Good job, by the way. And do you want to do the beginner line or the intermediate line?
I'm not sure. Both are hard.
Then I'm going to put you in the beginner line.
Oh, yeah.
And you get to pick a volunteer to be person B. You get to volunteer a person B.
I'm like, who's gonna volunteer?
Do we have a volunteer for person B for Tammy?
I can be your person B with Chuck.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Adusawe.
Utchak aya. Oh gosh, okay. Tashaye I ikshat kwasiin aklat rusi
Kunoshish. Guk. Tlauk at kaktucha. Hain at ha koshe.
Gunde ya gut ade ya kandi x kandi x
Kandechit.
kande hik.
Good job.
An kananik. Dasa ii dulstu.
Kakwashi Lingit Class. Okay. This is the part I haven't done at all.
Okay, take your time and let me know if you need help.
Okay. The Glitkal Shinax. Wait, is this
Yeah, this first one is your English name. So the first three words are Tleitchacheinach.
so I say that and then I say my name.
Yeah.
Okay. Tlekatlena Tammy Martin. You ax dulwasakhu. Lingit Kleenex Uthchak you ax duas duasak.
Good.
Uh, let's see. Is it the Siknakradi Nax Yak Sati? I don't know what ours is. It's the red clay house, Heat Dax.
Okay.
And my father is German.
Okay.
Yada yada Sax. And North Bend, Ixye Yak Yati.
Okay. And then we added these other lines as grandparents. These are optional. So if you don't want to do them, you can just thank them perhaps.
Gunashish.
Okay. And then translate into English.
Okay. In English, my name is Tammy Martin. In Tlingit, I'm called it's like a great eagle or big eagle. It's my grandmother's name. I belong to the Signakladi Tlingit clan, and I'm from the Red Clay House in Wrangell. I'm a child of my dad's white man clan, and I now live in North Bend.
Good job.
Gunish Klish.
Good job. Way to go after jumping back in after taking some time off. I'm proud of you.
Sorry, it's like, ooh, this sounds terrible. Sorry, Shirley.
It was a struggle, but you got it all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
you're a
right.
good sport. You did good. Okay, so now you did a good job and you get to, oh, who was your, okay, your person B was Tatchie. So Tatchie, you're up. And can we have a volunteer to be person B for Tatchie?
I can do it.
Okay. I'm gonna have you guys do that intermediate one. All right, Gook.
Knock knock.
Radusawa.
Tachlie aya. Ta shai iches hat kwasi in. Ach tlach wusi I.
Kunashtish. Uk. Daku. At daspucha. Fa in at she.
Gunde yan chagut. Adeya kandachit.
Tan pananik. Dasa I dultu.
Hastuit quadeshe wehu at latumu. Tletka chenach abi yuchat duasak. Tlingit chenach tachlie yuchat duasak. Irish Cherokee nachatsati. German English yadi ayachat. Nakigik yichat yati. Gunoshish.
Okay, and
In
then
English, my name is Abby. In Tlingit, I'm called Tachlie. which means basket with the sun coming out of it. My mom's people are Irish Cherokee, and my dad's people are German English. And I live in Knockety Bay. Thank you.
Good job. Good job, Tatie. Way to go. And Achuni Hande Ijin. Okay. Well, Ed Dace, it's your turn. And let's see. Felina, are you on? Or Angela? Okay, I'm gonna be your person B, since our other two might be busy with meetings or something. And Achuni Hande Ijin, you want to do the intermediate or the beginner option?
Beginner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gook.
All right. So knock knock.
Adu Sawa.
Huni hande jin aya. Ye I face had chwasi in. Lach wusi I.
Gunal cheese. Gook. Plakut gach tucha. Ha inat chakshe.
Skunde yan chagut. Adeya kandachit.
Chan kananik. Dasa I idul tu.
Hast du it chwadishi we u at shlatu. Wait ka Eina Michael Yedzorek Yuchat Wasak Lingit Eina Das Uni Ande Ijin Yuchat Wasak German nach Peti German Yadi Ayasat Munich Yesat Yati Unastij.
Okay. And
I
then
already, yeah,
I made you do the I made you do the intermediate. But go ahead and
that's okay.
translate. Okay. Go ahead and translate in
I
English, please.
didn't even notice that. Okay, so
Okay.
in English, I am called Michael Wiedzorek. In Tlingit, I am called Achtruni Pandeijin. I belong to the Germans, and I'm a child of the Germans. And I now live in Munich. And thank you.
Okay, good job.
That sounds
Really,
real good. We were talking about the weather before class, Michael, and we were wondering what kind of weather you were having.
Oh, right now it's still very rainy. We had our first snow not too long ago here in Munich, but it was just a tiny little snow that we had, and it stayed for about maybe 4 hours, and then it was all watery and muddy.
oh,
So we're not in winter yet. I was outside actually. We had a holiday celebration at work. I was outside. It was sunny, and I wasn't even wearing a jacket. So it's
wow.
still warm weather here.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gonna cheese.
yeah. You
How was
have
your
snow over there, right?
yeah,
Oh,
we have snow and it's very cold in Anchorage right now.
I wouldn't know in Fahrenheit. I think 32 Fahrenheit is 0 centigrades. So, but I wouldn't know if you told me something now. I would have to guess.
Hmm.
But is it below 32?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
yesterday was what, 4 degrees or 8 degrees, something like
Wow.
that.
Hmm.
If you stick your
It's
head in
around
the freezer long enough, you'll know.
It's
it's
so cold
around
that uh-huh.
that temperature, 8 degrees here too, but in centigrades, so it's a lot
Hmm.
more for you with around 40, I guess, something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's so cold here in Anchorage that when you step outside, your pants freeze right away. And when it touches your
wow.
skin, you're like, ouch.
Yeah. And it holds the cold,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know.
Long John weather
Mm.
for sure.
Yeah. Um, of course, in Alaska, the discussion about the weather is not because you don't know what to talk about, but it's always a subject of interest.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a big impact on our day. If it snows a lot, you gotta shovel. If it gets real
Yeah,
cold, you gotta watch your pipes.
yeah, that's right. We get that here too, but maybe for 1 week every year, and that's it.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Awesome. Well, we have just about 10 minutes left, and I just wanted to let you guys know that the story we want to do on Thursday for our last class um is this one, Tag, and it's as told Shadag Einach or Eidach, as told by Shadag Robert Zuboff. The story is called Mosquito in English. But I'm gonna put this link in the chat for folks, and I think it would be fun for you if you read it in English first. And then I have the recording. You can even listen to the recording on your own if you like for homework. But what we'll do in class is talk a little bit about the story, and then basically I'll hit play and we're all gonna read along, um, mostly for the sake of learning how to read and write and pronounce. Um, we'll just be reading along like story time. So if you have a little bit of an idea, I'll leave it about this size so you can kind of see the English on the right. But mostly I want you to read along. Any questions about that? Comments, thoughts?
is that in which book is it? Just
Oh
to
yeah, this is taken from Hashuka.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see this one.
Yep,
Can
that's the
you?
one. Hey,
I'm holding it up.
yeah. Uh-huh, that's it. You've ordered it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
still a physical book person somehow, so I do read online, but I for stories I prefer books and paper. So
Yeah. I do too. Lately, I've been reading these books before I start my work day with my
mm,
coffee, and it's pretty fun. So I'm gonna put, just in case folks didn't grab them in the chat, I'm gonna put these links on the slides too for your homework. But yeah, Shirley,
awesome.
was there anything else you wanted to add?
No, I'm not at this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think if you
Yeah,
guys,
everything sounded good. Once you get over being nervous, um, then relax a little bit, so it goes real good. Um, uh, because it is your introduction to to be designed the way you want to present yourself. And so if you get to the end and you forget a line, and you can just go ahead and add it. I mean, it's important to your family. It should and it should be in there. Then you should put it in. So uh, I know being nervous about it is it's uh, pretty hard. I can read Tlingit, and I took the class from Nora Dowenhauer to read these stories in Tlingit. And so we had to take turns standing up and our choice to read something. And my partner and I, we were doing really good. We had so much fun laughing and uh, at each other about trying to read Tlingit. And so then what happens? She calls on me, and I get up and I stumble all over the place. I was having so much trouble. It was a mess. So after class, she made me come and sit with her and read the same story just to double check me, I guess. But it was it was fun with me and my partner doing those stories with each other, and we were really uh, having a lot of fun laughing at the stories. And then to get up and do it for the class, it was really a different story, different thing for us to get through.
Mm,
You suddenly become self-conscious. At least that's what I think is what happened to me. I don't know, but
mm,
it was a great class to uh, a good practice uh, to because we had the choice of stories that we wanted to do. She didn't pick out the stories for us to tell, but so it was some of the stories were to teach the culture, uh, teach how to behave, how to talk, what not to say,
mm,
all those kind of things. And some of them, in the case of the mosquito, it's just a story, and we'll talk about that
mm.
when we do that.
By the way, we only have a few minutes left, but welcome in, Alan. Shirley, I mentioned to you that Alan Zuboff might join us, Robert Zuboff's grandson, and
Oh
he just
yeah,
joined us. Yeah, so welcome in, Alan.
yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, I used to see Mr. Zuboff when we went to Angoon. It was just expected because he was one of the top people. Yeah.
Well, Alan, we're gonna stay on. Shirley and I'll stay on if you want to visit with us for a bit. Um, Everyone else, if you have a chance to take a look at that story in English for your homework, take a look at it, and then we'll listen to the recording of Robert Zuboff telling the story on Thursday at noon. So have a good rest of your day. So yeah, See you again.